Back in the late 80s, early 90s, it seemed like everybody was sailing the Snipe, and so it was an obvious draw if you had, competed in college that you want to do that. I was in the Navy at the time. I had just graduated from the Naval Academy, and I was sailing with a guy named Bill Barrett, who was an all-star crew at College of Charleston. I met my wife sailing Snipes, and we like to sail together. It's tough, but clearly there's a history of couples in Snipes, and a lot of good friends. So I think it's really the friendships that's what keeps me sailing. We call ourselves a family because we go the extra yard for our friends and family. We put them up in our houses. We pull over on the side of the road when we see them broken down. We help tune their boat up if they're not feeling like they're fast. So it's really the extra yard that a class may not do, but family does. Yeah, weekend warriors are what this class is about. There are some professionals who do compete with us, but clearly the class is non-professional. In other countries it might be a little different in the Snipe, but in this country we are an army of weekend warriors. We don't have time to train a bunch during the week, so we kind of rely on the collective experience of weekend regattas. And I think you'll find that that's partially why there's such a strong camaraderie amongst the sailors, is because of that. We come to regattas on the weekends and something may break and someone may have a piece or part that you need. You may be second-guessing your speed, so you ask them some tuning questions. So yeah, the weekend warriors are huge. We've got fleets around the country, and where we have fleets, we introduce the Snipe to the young sailors. Those young sailors grow up and they go to college, and many of them race in college, but they still want to come back to the Snipe because that's where they started, and they have a lot of family and friends there. Critical mass is a big part of any recruiting program, and certainly, for a few years there, we lacked critical mass of attracting the, I guess, the post-collegiate type age group. But I think we're beyond that now. And so what we're seeing now is some of the youth are challenging some of the guys who have been kicking butt for a long time, and it's a wonderful thing. So I've got a boat that's about 2.5 years old, and I'll keep it up. I've got some young children right now. They're a little too young to race with me, but soon I'll drag them into the boat, and I'll have some new crew, and my wife's going to have to figure out if we get another boat or she sails with somebody else.